Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima. After doing that video on MBRE, I got a little bit depressed thinking about how PlayStation Mobile is basically going to be gone by... I went and double checked the dates, July 15th. You won't be able to buy anything from July 15th. You'll be able to download stuff until September, but you won't be able to access the store after July the 15th, so... I figured that it would probably be a good idea to get as many even remotely interesting looking games as possible and do videos on them while I could, including games that I either completely missed for some reason when they originally came out, or games that I like, but I had never gotten around to doing a video on for time reasons, or they were free or whatever. So, right now I have 40 games to go through. We're going to be going through as many of these as possible in one go today, and I might have to do a second recording session, who knows, because I don't have that much hard drive space, but we will be looking at every game possible. And on July the 1st, did not mean to open that, on July the 1st I will be going through the PlayStation Mobile store, and I'll be talking about every single game like I did a few months back with that video that did every game on the PlayStation Store. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be covering as much PlayStation Mobile stuff as I can. Chances are I'm not going to be able to get through all of these before the store goes down on July 15th, like releasing these videos. But I'll do what I can, and what I can't will just have to wait. So, without further ado, let's get this off the ground with Mussoumano saving Latifas. Oh, god damn it, why? As far as I'm aware, Mussoumano is actually a YouTube star, and they made this Endless Runner game after him. But I've never heard of him before in my life. And I actually had to go looking through the store to find games to do for this whole segment, and this wasn't actually there. So I don't think you can even get this anymore. It was there before, but it's not there anymore. So let's just go on in and start this. Let's face it, perpetual train whack. Whack, whack. Yep. There we go, I screwed up a word already. So let's do... Huh? What the hell? Okay, I thought that was all one being, but okay, it's a crazy looking guy riding a camel that has a chain gun strapped to it. Alright, okay. Mussoumano salvando as Latifas. That's probably racist. What do we got? We have the status, we have the visual, we have the... Oh, I must have tapped ride, but you can buy a bunch of different things. Okay. Well, visual... Okay, we can buy different visual accessories, and we can buy things. We have stats. Is that a Vita he's holding in his hand? Sure, looks like one. What about the settings? Audio and tips. Fair enough. And achievements. Fair enough. Alright, so let's give this a go.
Latifas!
What? Okay, that was great. I love... Yep, game performs terribly. I just love that. Latifa! Whatever the bloom in hell. Okay, so this just looks like your typical Endless Runner, but admittedly the theme is keeping me somewhat engaged. Ow. Alright, let's give that another shot, shall we? But I saved a Latifa, so I get an achievement and some coins for it. Please tell me I get to hear that sound effect again. Nope, damn it. Oh, I was hoping I'd get to hear that again. That was a... They really should have it just playing over the top there just every time you start a run. Latifas! Sorry, what the hell are you doing even caged in the middle of the... What is this, Saudi Arabia? I don't know. Not gonna claim I know. Not that many obstacle variation, I have to say. Oh. Not much I really could have done about that. Obviously, I just accidentally went to buy some emeralds. I don't want to buy emeralds. But let's see how much they charge for him anyway. Typical prices. Alright, whatever. Notably, he got back up and he just froze there. Alright, let's give that another shot. And away we go. Quite boring, all things considered. The control isn't that great either. The frame rate doesn't stay constant, and there's this weird vertical tearing that I can just barely see whenever I decide to jump. Bollocks. That was my fault. But the X button doesn't feel particularly sensitive. It feels clunky and heavy. And it feels like it takes half a second or so to jump after you actually press the button, even though it really doesn't. It's a bit strange. Also, your jump is floaty as hell. Hello, Latifa. I assume that just means, like, lady or potential wife or something like that. I'm not gonna say. It's a bit strange that they actually called it Mussoumano saving Latifas and then don't have, like, the menu text change. Yeah, look at the background. It feels like everything's really stuttering for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what's causing that. It's strange. Quite strange. That was strange. To touch the screen or press X. Touch the screen or press X to hold it. Okay, right. Okay. Right, so basically I can fly. Sorry. I guess that's why that's overhanging signs there, to make it harder to get through all them. Okay, I can get a magnet power up now, so I imagine that just gives me all the coins. Hello. Gotta stay close to the ground, because if you don't, you might end up missing a Latifa. Never thought I'd hear myself saying that. Not entirely sure how I missed that, but okay, I guess I came down just slightly too late. At least it's free. Jesus Christ, this looks a lot... Whoops. This looks a lot better on the screen, like my computer. It looks a lot better on my bloody computer than it does on the Vita. Well, we've been here for nearly 10 minutes already, and I'm not going to spend too long on any particular game, so... We'll just head home and buy some gear, I guess? Like, what can we possibly buy? We can't actually buy that much, can we? Yeah, we can't buy the camel. We can't buy anything here. And we can buy a bunch of different caps. I don't really recognize any of them. I mean, obviously some of these are like, you know, it's obvious. It's a gas mask. But, yeah, there's some, like, logos for stuff that I don't really recognize. I guess YouTube wherever this game was made has a bunch of its own celebrities. I don't know, I guess that's how it would work. So that was looking Mussoumano saving Latifas. I want to hear that effect one more time. Okay, that's dumb. That's so dumb, but I have to admit I love it. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.